In Japan, they have clear Coca-Cola. Clear. I didn't know they could make it clear. Apparently, it tastes like Coke, but lemony. I'm into it. I want to try it. It just looks like water. This is great for people like me who are messy and like you be spilling Coke everywhere. And fear no more, you can wear white. Did you know in Japan they have roads? Not all the roads, but they do have roads that are musical roads. And as you ride across the roads, you hear a beautiful melody. It's the little things like this that keep you entertained on a long trip. So cool. The Japanese even have clever cans, okay? If you got nails, you can never open the tabs. Even if I don't have nails, I can never open tabs. I'm like breaking my thumb over this. But they have invented a way to make it easy. It goes out a little, so it's like slightly lifted, like a little ridge. I love it. Why can't this be everywhere? Like this doesn't look like it takes any extra metal to make. Now this I can get behind. Riding mopeds is already cute enough as it is. But now you can put your ponytail through the helmet so that your hair can be on fleek and you can ride with style. In Japan, they were like, hey, if we don't like the sun in our eyes, maybe the doggies don't like the sun in their eyes. So they made the cutest sunglasses for your puppies. I mean, I'm sure not everybody uses it. I don't even know if it's a fact. I'm sure dogs are okay with the sun. But if they're not, this is perfect and genius. Okay, this has to be my favorite thing ever. In Japan, most train seats can turn. So you can face the window. You don't gotta fight over the window seat anymore because you can both have the window seat. Or if you just don't wanna face the people behind you, you're like, I'm mad at you. Turn your seat around and face forward. I love this. I guess you couldn't really keep it sideways though because it looks a little cramped over here. They have made this bowl for dieting. It's a half bowl with a mirror, so it makes it look like you got more food, and apparently it tricks your brain into thinking you've eaten more than you actually have. I don't really agree with dieting unless like your doctor says you need it for health reasons. Then this is a great trick. These are construction barriers. I don't know what it is, but the Japanese just know how to make everything cute. Like everything's adorable, and it's like, you look at this, like usually construction barriers are, you know, a little unpleasant to look at, and they're like, nah. Life shouldn't be unpleasant, life should be cute. Japan also has parking spots for your umbrellas, you know? I hate carrying around umbrellas because it usually only rains for a bit of time and then you're stuck carrying your umbrella all day. Imagine if you could just put it in like a little parking lot locker thing and it just stays there until you need to pick it up. I love this. I've also read somewhere that there's places in Japan where you can pick up free umbrellas if you need to use it, and then you just drop it off at the next free pickup spot. The amount of trust there is awesome. This is a back scratching guide, if you may. Basically, you can be like, oh no, scratch me at 7F, and then the person knows exactly where to scratch your back instead of you going a little to the left, a little to the right. This seems like a lot of effort, but okay. These multifunctional toilets in Japan can pretty much do anything. They help people with disabilities clean themselves, and they even heat up. Honestly, heated toilet seats, that's the future, because nobody likes to sit on a cold toilet seat. Honestly, it seems like the only thing these toilets can't do is make you your breakfast, and I don't even think we want that. No, nobody wants that. You know when you put bags on the back of your chairs and they're always falling off? Fear no more. They have made chairs that hold bags for you. It feels like Japan has solved every problem. So simple, yet so effective. These are slippers that are specifically made for using in the bathroom. But if it's at your house, why do you need slippers? Like, are you missing the toilet? I'm confused about what's happening. I guess this makes sense. I guess it's a bit more hygienic because people do miss sometimes. Japan has cherry blossom flavored chips. Like what? What would that even taste like? I have never in my life walked up to a cherry blossom tree and had a bite. So I don't know. You shouldn't do that either because that would hurt the tree. But what would it taste like? You can only find out by getting these chips, and now I want to. I'm gonna make it my life mission to find these chips and let you guys know what a cherry blossom tree tastes like. In Japan, they need to make use of the space. So they've designed these like very compact parking garages where, you know, you don't have high ceilings, not necessary. You know, it's just perfect for your car. Spacing safe, saving space. There we go. This pizza delivery place delivered the basil in a separate pouch to keep it fresh. Honestly, that service, like, this is so thoughtful. Like, they be thinking about my basil. Nobody thinks about my basil. Basil. Wait, what is it, basil or basil? Now I don't know. These coconuts are sold ready to open just like a can of soda. Like that simple, you just pull the tab and it'll open right up. And this is amazing because I'm not down to sit there and, you know, take a axe and open up a coconut I'm not about that. But then also if you have coconut water in a can, it's just not as fresh. This is the best of both worlds. They make it by taking a laser and lasering just enough so that it stays shut, but just enough so that it opens easy. The future is here. They be living in 3019, I'm telling you. Now, I don't think this is common, but it's there. If you can't pee with people watching you, this is not the bathroom for you. But on the bright side, you could just, have a beautiful scenery instead of checking your phone like most of us do. It's always good to find a good old urine color graph at the bathroom. Just know if your pee's healthy or not, I guess. Urine for some funny English translations. Get it? Urine. This one says, best condition. What does that even mean for urine? Like, this one's like, please withhold drinking. Please take in water more. I love this. When taken beet or blueberry, if not, go to hospital. Honestly, yes. This happened to me. I had beet juice once, and then I thought I was gonna die because I Googled it, and it was like, you've been poisoned. And I'm like, oh no, this is why you should never Google things. And then I remembered I had beet juice, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna die. I haven't been poisoned. Good story. Is that TMI? Well, here we are. We're closer now. These Japanese bus stops have heated benches. How can the bus stops be heated in Japan when I can't even get the heating in my bedroom to work properly? Honestly, I'm always cold. I would love that. This is genius. A butter grater. A butter grater. Honestly, butter is so difficult to spread on bread. Imagine if you could just grate it on your bread. The only downside to this is I feel like it'd be really annoying to clean that contraption. Ooh, guys, the Japanese zoo lets you say hello to the little otters just by shaking their cute little paws. Look at how happy they are to see you. He's so cute. It's cute until you put your finger in there and sorry, you never know though. This Japanese airline made Pokemon themed airplanes. And not just one, 2 of them. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like all these people buying private jets and none of them have Pokemon private jets. Like you are missing out on life. I'm missing out on life. Like I would totally bring a Pokemon game to the Pokemon plane. That would be amazing. Pikachu. Speaking of Pokemon, in Japan you got Pokeball, bath bombs, and then when the bath bomb dissolves, you got a little surprise Pokemon there in your bathtub with you. Can you catch them all? The Japanese care a lot about how clean their streets are, which is great because clean streets is good for the environment. We should take notes, Everybody who's littering, don't do that. They care so much that when you buy a pack of gum, often you'll find little pieces of paper inside the package of gum. And those pieces of paper are there for you to spit your gum into, roll it up, and then hold on to it until you can find a bin to toss it. Random foot baths are very common in Japan. Like I've seen a picture of it on a train. Let me find that. Look, a foot bath on a train, a foot bath in a park. Basically, it has super warm water where you can dip your feet in after a long walk and just relax. I mean, it's great, but also, am I the only one who thinks this is a little gross? Like, can you imagine how much feet have been in there? But I mean, then again, and we go swimming in pools with other people, so I guess it's not that different. I think just because I'm thinking of feet, I'm like a little I'm sure they change the water, for sure, right? Like, there's no way they don't change the water. We need answers before we can judge this invention. The Japanese are also famous for their strange shaped fruit. Like, look, they made a mold for your oranges. They can be hexagons, pentagons. That's totally a pentagon, not a hexagon. It doesn't stop there. They've even changed the shape of watermelons. This one is a square, but it also comes in heart shape, triangle shapes, and obviously the one that we've all seen, the circle shape. The square ones, in fact, are actually very expensive. They're like $160. You're like, what? Why would I spend $160 on a watermelon? Apparently it's like a decoration thing. I mean, it looks cool, and they give them as gifts too. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to getting a square watermelon as a gift. It's kind of like, you give somebody roses, or you can give them a square watermelon. Ever had problems putting eye drops in your eye? Because I always do. My eye closes right before the eye drop touches my eye, and I'm always like, well, now you can just wear these Spring/Summer 2019 collection glasses and pour your drops into a funnel and it'll go right into your eyes. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just don't squeeze lemon in your eyes. That would hurt. I'm not sure why you would want a cube-shaped keyboard, but here it is. It'd be cool if it spun like a Rubik's Cube, but it doesn't. How do you even use this? Is this convenient? Oh, I feel like I could type really fast. Sorry, that's me trying to type on my cube. Is your fork aim bad? Fear no more. The Japanese have a solution for you. A laser pointer attached to a fork so you can finally aim properly. Honestly, how bad can somebody's aim really be? Like, you're just missing your eggs. Like, where my eggs go? Where'd they go? I feel like this must not be popular. This must be like just one person inventing it and hoping to become a billionaire. And Japan was like, no. Like, good try, but no. Okay, this mouse is so confusing. Like, I'm confused enough as it is already. I don't need this. This is way too many buttons. I mean, I'm kind of down for the caps locks thing, honestly. Ooh, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, But the delete button needs to go. Imagine accidentally alt deleting, closing. No. Ah, yes, the perfect combination of liquid and electronics. Nothing like your computer making you some coffee, then you spilling that coffee all over your computer.
That doesn't sound like a fair transaction to me.
Combo level, genius. A portable suitcase toilet. This has to be a joke. This has to be fake. There's no way this is real. It says perfect for the busy businessman. But how are you supposed to use this? Like, you just go out on the street? There's no way. This is a lie. This is a lie. Guys, do not fall for this one. I'm not falling for this one. We're not falling for this one, okay? We're on the same page. We're on the same page. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye-bye.